What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamin, and look, y'all, today we are back today with another video. Now look, um, I told you every time I make a video I get new comments, things like that, right? But today I got a very interesting video because like I told you, I have tons of footage on here, and somebody really tried to challenge me. Somebody, was saying, y'all know, like when I call out point guards, not even call out, but I tried to show y'all that a lot of these players on the game now, they don't understand today's basketball. You had somebody say in your point guard video, you only showed up a bunch of, highlights. You didn't show an actual footage. And he said, I feel like you did. You did that because you truly can't run the position. But hey, I'm just complaining, right? So basically, he's trying to see like show an actual footage of you running point guard on one of your builds, right? Or your point guard build, which is yellow, right? Y'all see in the background, right? And I want to say this, right, before I get to the video, before we even get to this game, because it was with randoms, right? Like I want you to understand this. Why can't some of you old heads accept the fact that y'all were wrong, bro? Now, when I say old head, the reason why I'm saying old head is because based on my experience, okay, a lot of y'all don't listen to the video. Based on my experience, every time when I find a so-called trash or bad teammate, they're an old head. Which, how do you know? Because they get on the mic and they start talking, right? You know how many times to where I'm on my center and I got a PG on my team. Matter of fact, it just happened in the last stream I did. The last stream I just did, the PG, he had like a high shooting. He didn't even attempt to shoot, right? Y'all saw that live display. But you know how many times to where, I'm on my center, y'all know my center 71260, and I'm setting perfect screens, right? I'm helping the PG, and he's not helping me. He's not helping the team. To where a lot of y'all overlook that. Y'all look at like, oh, there's nothing wrong with just moving the ball around, right? Y'all, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with moving the ball. As a point guard, you're supposed to do that. But also when you are playing the one, you also are supposed to be able to, like I said, in my opinion, if you can't get yourself open, then you're not going to be getting nobody else open. That's how I look at it, bro. That's my opinion, right? But some of you always got to understand your style of basketball. That's done. That a lot of y'all try to claim that y'all are a pass first player, right? That style is done. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that the way basketball is today, right? Even though this is a terrible, and we understand how bad this game is, right? I told you this is just old footage. The way basketball is played today, combo guards run the league. Okay, combo guards that can do a little bit of everything. I'm not saying guards that they're just basically, I'm not talking about like a Kyrie run. I'm talking about John Morant. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. And you could use Kyrie because Kyrie is a combo guard. A lot of people say Kyrie not even a point because he's so much good at scoring that you basically put him at the two, right? But you had a lot of people saying that. So I need some of you others to understand your style of pass first player. That style is gone. Let me tell you why it's gone. When you are playing point guard, especially on a video game now, you can't do the obvious, right? Now it's different if the people you're playing up against, they're just playing you a certain way, right? Which we're gonna get to that. They're playing you a certain way. You got to make a decision. You got to make a. You can't just come out there and just start doing dumb stuff. But what y'all got to understand is if they're gonna play you a certain way, and you got to make a play. You got to make a play. You can't just because that backdoor cut worked the first time. I'm gonna wait on the second one or a third or a fourth or a fifth, and it keeps going and going. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. And some of y'all like to do that. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all like to rely on backdoor cuts all game long. That's not a winning style. That's not a winning style or winning formula. So like I said, when we get to this game right here, a lot of that be chirping to me, right? A lot of y'all be thinking like, oh, because J Mid can't play the one, right? We gonna prove again that y'all are wrong, right? And I really should put the comments on the screen because a lot of y'all be like I said, y'all be chirping, acting as if I can't do something I've already proved that I've done numerous times, right? At a basic, simple level, right? So let's get to it, man. Because folks really think like, oh nah, bro, you just put up a bunch of highlights together and make it seem like you know what you're doing. Okay, so people had to show you a full game, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look, you see my boy Yell is a 93 overall. Look, walk into random wreck, okay? Don't know nobody in here, bro, right? Walk into random wreck and you see casual, silver, and then I think there's a gold, right? But I'm about to commentate this game, y'all. Just to make it a little more interesting because a lot of y'all be chirping, bro. And after this one right here, I hope we can just stop talking about this. If you know, oh, you shouldn't be talking about point guards because you never ran it. Like, bro, just leave miss me with that. You see what I'm saying? After this right here, you're gonna find out that that error that you claim that y'all claim that y'all are. Oh, I'm a pass first player, right? Just cut it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look, as we are now back with the NBA 2K25 Summer League, we have a currently season two footage as this game is on a historical downfall. Right, we got a pretty decent game today. Looks like it's gonna be. Let's see. We're gonna look at the starting lineups right now. Okay, so at starting lineup, we have Yellow Dwights, right? One of J Mid's my players. At the two, we have Smith, JF3. He is a two-way catch and shoot ace. Yellow Dwights is a three-level scoring playmaker. At the three, we have B minus Pring. He's a catch and shoot ace. He's an 88. At the four, we have E Tactus. He is a 99 two-way three-level scoring threat. Right at the five, we have JD underscore Hooker 03, rim protect 99 overall. So I mean, away team, not the best team. Home team, we have Tatted Dami, a two-way three-point shot and he's a 99 overall. At the two, you have Uncle Buck, one shot creating three-level threat, 96 overall. At the three, Hall of Fame space FRT lane 31, Swiss Army knife 99 at the four, Danny Digital shot creating three level threat 92 overall, and at the five they have Kavo the Hustler 3-point Titan 99 overall at the five. Okay, so pretty interesting lineup, but let's get to this game. Okay, so looking at this lineup, we see Tade Dama, 99 overall, two-way three-point shot under, averages 14 a game, 5 assists per game with a 96 three-ball, 6'4". You see Yellow Dwight's only averaging about almost 10 points per game and 5.4 assists per game, with only 93 overall. No really badges up there like that there yet. Just 93 overall. But solid matchup. So this is very interesting. Let's see how this goes because the word is slide that they saying that J Mid's builds can't do this. But now that you're seeing J Mid on a PG build, we're gonna see what Yellow Dwight is made of. So now, as we get this game tipped off, white team has the ball, right? It is gonna be Danny Digital with the ball. He finds Kevo the Hustler for a wide open dunk, and that's how we get things started here. So now, Yellow Dwights with the ball. As you're starting to see the white team, they're starting to, put a lot of pressure. I think somebody's not playing. You got B praying wide open for the shot. That is no good. So just like that, you already have a player not playing, and that is not how you want to start things off. Just like that, we have a three. So that three is good, but a white team. So just like that, we have a 0-5 ball game, right? And here we go again. Slide. Kind of, you see the white team kind of sending a little mini double team. That is going to cause a turnover. So just like that, you see the fake amount of pressure they're trying to send to, Yellow. It's kind of getting to him a little bit. He's got trying to move the ball around, but at some point he's gonna have to be more careful and not put his team in that situation. So now, Tade Damai, right, 9 and overall, finds Kevo the Hustler for a backdoor cut. And just like that, we have a 0-7 run. So now, this blue team finds itself in trouble this time. E-Tactics right over for the three is good. And right there, Jeff, I like the fact that, Yella got the ball once again, didn't do no panic, was patient, find somebody wide open, and they got themselves a three ball. So now, Tada Damai with the ball. Tada Damai, the screen is set by Kevin the Hustler. Damai finds Hustler again. Hustler in the post. Hustler, pump fakes. It is almost nearly blocked. He lost it. Back to Yella. Yella makes a pass to the corner. He tacks wide open again for the three ball. It's good. And that is his second three ball in today's ball game. So just like that, we have a 6-7 ball game. Now, here's my question, Slide. If you are the white team, what is their formula right here? As they go back to Kevo the Hustler, he misses it, right? And this rebound by the blue team. So now blue team wide open again. Here we go. E-Tactics, three ball to the dome, 3 for 3. So just like that, as you thought it was a 0-7 run, Yellow Dwight's patient with the ball, found somebody else wide open again, right? So far, Yellow Dwight's, we know this guy can score at all three levels. He is a scoring playmaker, right? But it's so far they're leaving people wide open, And Yella's going to take advantage of that. He's not going to make the wrong decision. So just like that, once again, open shot, dragged him. He still got it to go. So just like that, 11-9. Yella Dwight's with 4 assists in just the first quarter. This game just started. So now Tada Daman, right, with a 96 3-ball, finds Kevin Hustle for 3-ball. That is no good. Rebound by Lane 31. He is going to lose his footing out of bounds, and that is going to go right back to the away team. So Jeff, can I talk to you real quick? If you are, the blue team, what do you have to watch out for, with Yella? Well, one thing we know what Jamie talks about in his videos is we know that he's going to make a build that's going to put his team in a winning situation. And now that he's on a PG build, Yella Dwight, we've seen this guy, what he can do in NBA 2K24. We already know what he's capable of doing right now in 2K25. Even though this is a terrible game, right? You're seeing him trying to get some ball. They go to Yella with the ball. Yella, a little back right there, trying to get a little step. He can't get his footing. And one thing we know about Yella, if he doesn't have the shot, he's not going to force it, right? And what they do right there, they make an extra read. They find E-Tactics for, I believe, his 4th 3 in today's ballgame. So that's now 4 threes allowed by the white team, from one person. And just like that, we have a 14-9. Remember, this is a 0-7 game. Now, white team with the ball. White team trying to find something here. They go to Unk Buck, right? He has the ball. He's trying to do some type of drill move. He loses the ball. They go to Yella. Yella, all the way. He's going to slam it home. And one thing you got to understand about Yella, Jeff, is he is not going to put his team in a losing situation. So right now, he's looking like he's just going to see what he has available. And if it's there, it's there, right? But as we're looking at right now, we know what Yella can do is they let a backdoor cut right there. He gets to the basket. Defense is kind of unaware that was going to happen. Right here, E-Tax again, wide open for the 3-ball. That is no good. So they try to, to go to the heat check right there. It is no good. Unk Buck again for the 2-point shot. That is no good. This time, center with the rebound. He's supposed to give the ball to Yella, and they nearly turn it over. Right? Right there, if you are the center, you got to get the ball to the PG. I mean, he's right there in front of you. There's no way not to give him the ball. So now, JD gets the ball to Yella. Yella, being patient. Yella finds E-Tactics wide open again. This time he's not going to shoot it. They're going to move the ball to JD Hurl goes to Yella. Yella wide open for the 3-ball. Chicken. And what did we just say? Right? Yella is not going to put the team in harm's way. Once again, E-Tactics is wide open for the 3-ball. That was the right decision to make. But instead, he makes the extra read. Like, probably was out of his range. And we have a charging foul on the floor as Tatit Damai, who's the 96 overall, he turns the ball over. That's now his 2nd foul in today's ballgame. So once again, it looks like Yella, going to make the right decision. Still first quarter, not in a rush. Got his team 19-11. And I want to talk about this right now because, Jamie talks about, the pass first thing, but I feel like a lot of players don't understand his narrative. As he makes another great decision right there, and he's now got takeover just like that. Yella Dwight with 5 points and 5 assists. What an A+ teammate grade, right? This guy's playing with randoms, and what a lot of people don't understand in his videos is the key word is effort. And when he talks about effort, a lot of people ignore it. Like right now, this blue team, they're clearly on a run. His E-Tax is wide open again for the 3-ball. He can't knock it down, right? This, clearly they were down 0-7. They went on a run, but it's all because you're playing with a point guard who clearly can score at all 3 levels, just hasn't done anything yet because you've had E-Tactics wide open for 3s numerous times, which we don't understand why the white team is leaving that guy wide open. He's made 4 threes. He shouldn't be wide open. As that, close shot is good by the center. Right now, they go back to Yella. Yella makes another read. E-Tactics wide open again, knocks it down. What is the white team doing? The white team is leaving a shooter wide open. E-Tactics clearly has proven he can knock that shot down, right? As we have a 24-15 game. Now, Jeff, can you explain to me what you would want to see more in this second quarter? Because so far, it's been Yella just basically taking what the defense gives him. He's making the right decision. He's giving the ball to E-Tactics. He's wide open, right? I want to see Yella kind of, show what he kind of is, right? We get that the league E-Tactics wide open right now. It's time for Yella to, be more of Yella, and we know what he could do. As that is a block shot right there, block dunk attempt right there by Kevin the Hustler, right? So basically, Slide, what you want to see is Yella be more aggressive, correct? As we have a 24-15 ball game. So now they go to Yella. Yella, what a shot. It's good. And just like that, what did you just say? You want to see Yella do what? Show what he really can do. And just like that, he just proved it right there. So now, as that was a deep mid-range shot right there by Yella. So now, blue team goes up 26-15, right? And Jeff, can you explain more why you would want to see Yella be more of Yella in this quarter? I would want to see that because you got somebody like Itachi hit for what 4 or 5 3-pointers in the first quarter. You can't keep relying on the same person, and Jamie even talks about that in his video. So we know for a fact that Yella is not going to just be conservative all game. It's just like that. The white team turns the ball over and they find themselves down 28-15. And can we talk about what's going on with the white team? What have they not done correctly? As that tough close shot is good, gets it to go. Well, really the white team, they just won their deep. Once again, he attacks wide open again for the three ball. He misses it. Well, let's start off right there with the defense. The white team, they're leaving Tactics wide open as if he can't shoot the ball. He's already hitting 4 or 5 threes at the start of this game. We're not even at halftime yet, and this guy's already has 4 threes made. But right there, the ball is stolen by Lane. It is going to be a turnover by Yella, and that three is good. So just like that, the white team goes on a little mini run. So now, as you see the blue team, they don't get the ball to Yella. This was get the ball to Yella, right? He attacks with the ball. He goes to JD Hookerell, the center, goes up, misses the close shot. They get the rebound. He kicks out the Yella wide open again. Three ball is good. And if you are the whites, and you cannot leave somebody like Yella wide open for three. You just can't do it. You can't. What did we say in the first quarter? Yella is not going to put the team in harm's way, right? He's not going to do that. But if you are going to leave him open, he is not scared to shoot the ball. This is one of J Mid's my players. We know how J Mid, makes his builds. He's gonna have these guys ready to go. And you cannot leave somebody like Yella Dwights wide open for the three ball twice. That's 2 times in a row. And just like that, another great extra read, right? And these are with randoms, right? Another great extra read right there by Yella Dwight. I mean, not by Yella, but by the blue team in general, as they find themselves another three. So far, they have been knocking down these threes. And just like that, Kelvin the Hustler says, hold on. He can hit a 3-2, and he knocks down the three as well. So we now have a 34-25 ball game. Now, Yella with takeover. Yella with the ball. Yella gets to the paint. Yella kicks it out, goes to the big. That's no good. He gets some rebound right there. If you are this center, maybe you want to kick that out. But, try to be aggressive, didn't pay off for it. So let's see what the white team can do. Right, and Jeff, talk to me about what they have to do. Because so far, Tadej Dama, he hasn't really showcased anything. And he's a 99 overall with a 96 three ball. We haven't really seen that from him. A great read right there by Yella, finds the backdoor cut wide open, right? Good patience right there. Well, he's got to be more aggressive. Tadej Dama has got to be more aggressive. So far, it's really, you haven't seen them take a shot. You haven't seen, him try to create space. You've just seen him try to play the let's rely on this center to do everything, right? Like right there, he's supposed to shoot that. But instead, he nearly turns it over. And great hands right there by Yella, right? And there's no excuses because Yella's out here playing with randoms. It's not like there's an advantage to where he knows a person here and there. He's playing with randoms. He's just, like you said before, I don't know why the white team is leaving Tactics wide open. I mean, clearly the guy hit 4 threes in the first half. They gotta fix that, right? But now, Yella with the ball, Yella behind the back, Yella being aggressive, Yella makes a pass to B Ping. They try to get some ball movement. They find JD Hooker for three wide open. He's not able to knock it down. So blue team starting to be cold from the 3-point line, right? As they missed their last 3 or 4 attempts. As they're now 8 of 12 from the three. They clearly started off hot from the three. They're not starting to miss shots, right? So now 36-29. As we're starting to see the white team just rely on the center. So now, Kevin the Hustler with the ball, looking for a backdoor cut. Yella read that perfectly, and that ball is blocked, right, by the blue team. That time, that is no good. And this is why, Slide, we just said, if you are the white team, right, as Yella finds a wide open JD for three, that is good. If you are the white team, the PG, and, Tadej Dama, he's got to do something. You can't just keep relying on the center. The fact that you have a center that's clearly can space for and go inside the post, you've got to utilize that, yes. But you've also got to help him as he helps the team, right? As that close shot is good. We now have a 39-31 ball game, right? So now, so far, as Yella, another wide open shot from JD. This time, the shot sinks and it gets blocked. But he was wide open. right? So far, it's really just been Yellow, making the right decision. He's not being flashy. He's just making the right. He's like right there, wide open for the backdoor cut. Got a wide open in the corner. Tactics for the three is good. Another three ball. Great move, great ball movement, great patience. As just like that, the Whites when they turn the ball over, they find another three ball. Smith JF in the three ball. That is no good. We now have a 42-31 ball game, right? So now, as that close shot is good. White team finally able to get some fast break points off of a mistake by the blue team. So now, here we go. Yellow with the ball. Yellow with takeover. Yellow. They're now starting to send a little bit of help. Another great, excellent pass. They go to J.D. Hooker. He's supposed to kick that out. And Jeff, please talk to me about that right there because Yellow has takeover. Itachi has takeovers. They're unable to hit the three. And talk to me about this. So far, Yellow Dwights. A plus, 10 points, 8 assists, no stops, 1 turnover, 4-4 from the field, 2-2 from the three. Shooting guard only 4 points, 2 of 4. Small forward, B Pring, 3 points, 2 assists, 3 steals. Got to look at that. He's hustling on defense. He tactics 20 points at halftime, 7 to 10 from the field, 6 of 9 from the 3-point line. And you got J.D. Hooker, 5 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, and 1 block. And he's 2 for 8 from the field, right? Now, like we said before, the white team, Tadej Domini. It's got to be more aggressive. You got a center who's 9 and 8 and 5, 4 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from the 3-point line, only 1 turnover. You've got to help him help you. He's showing something. Tadej Domini's getting more aggressive. It's that simple. He's a 99 overall with a 96 3, but we have yet to see him even attempt a 3. Now, you got the shooting guard with 10. Buck, he's 4-7 from the field, 2-4 from the 3. Small forward, he's got 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. It's really Tadej Domini's got to do something. They find themselves trailing 42-33. But if I'm Tadej Domini and I say I'm playing with a center who can shoot from outside the paint and inside the paint with a post game, I'm going to now start playing aggressive, right? Because it's clear as day. That is what's missing. Tadej Domini's got to have more than 2 in 1 attempt, right? We saw what Yellow did. Yellow took the ball. He was patient. He's been patient this entire game, right? And he's going to just make the right decisions right here. As we are back in this game, they go to Yellow. Yellow behind the back. Yellow looking to be more aggressive this quarter. Yellow with the ball. Yellow trying to find some space this time. Going to find a wide open small forward. Makes extra read to the center. He turns it over. And if you are the small forward, maybe want to shoot that shot. I mean, Yellow was once again patient. Found the wide open teammate, might want to shoot that, but instead didn't. Yeah, B Pring had to look, probably just didn't feel comfortable. As we have a 42-34 ball game. So now it's like this white team, they find themselves trailing as they had a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Like you said, they have got to, Tadej Domini's got to be more aggressive. He's a 9 overall with a 96 3 ball. We have yet to see him even use it. As they nearly turn it over right there. And they do turn it over, and it's picked up by Yellow Dwight. And we have a foul on the floor. And Yellow is going to head to the free throw line for the first time in this game. Yellow at the free throw line is going to rattle out. So he's going to miss the free throw, right? As he probably just didn't, time the one properly. So this time they're going to hand the ball up to the center. Might want to give the ball to Yellow. And right there, they turn the ball. That is an unavailing, that shouldn't happen. Right, B Pring's got to understand, you just got to get the ball to Yellow right there. You cannot just give the ball to the center and expect them to run the one, as they're now starting to once again foul once again. So now the white teams, Jeff, they're starting to trying to, I guess, hack, a hack-a-shack method on Yellow, which I wouldn't really try doing because, yeah, he did miss that free throw, but to put got the free throw line as Yellow once again finds space, gets to the midi shot, and he finds that shot to go. So Yellow said, you can try to reach all you want to. He gets to an open shot. Remember, this guy's playing with randoms, right? Gets to an open shot, gets to an open spot, finds the midi, knocks shot down. Like we said, this guy's a scoring playmaker, right? Just showed it right there once again, getting to that midi. As we have a 44-34 ball game. And right there, that's what we're saying. Yella is being aggressive at times with the ball, right? Making the right decisions. You're seeing Tadej Domini, he's in the corner trying to play like he's a spot up. He's supposed to be the point guard, right? As you're starting to see Kevin the Hustle probably starting to get frustrated. As you see the clock winding down, 3, 2, 1. That shot is blocked, right? Rebounded by the center. B Ping with the ball to Yella. Yella, almost stripped by the PG. Yella keeps it. Find somebody in the corner for the 3 ball. That is good. We have a 47-34 ball game. So right there, Tadej Domini, right, tried to get back on defense. Yella's able to recover with the ball. And just like that, they're still relying on their center to do everything. And just like that, that's a turnover, right? So this time, wide open shot from the shooting guard, three to the dome. And just like that, we have a 50-34 ball game. And I want to pause real quick, right, Jeff, because I think this is what Jamie talks about in his videos. There's nothing wrong with moving the ball, right? But that sometimes you got to switch it up. You can't just keep relying on the same player. And what the white team is doing, they're relying on the center to do everything. And you're starting to see the center starting to get fed up because he's like, okay, I've already showed you what I can do. At some point, somebody's got to have to help, and that's Tata Domina. Tata Domina hasn't really done anything. It's a center right there for the three. Kevin the Hustler misses the 3-point shot, right? So this time, blue team with the ball, they find E-Tax for the dunk. That is good. We now have a 52-34 ball game. And Sly, I want to talk about Yellow real quick because this guy is playing with randoms. You know, he is one of J Mid's, my players. As, finally takes a shot right there from Tata Domina. That is way off, right? But J Mid talks a lot about Yellow wide open for the three ball, wide open. You can't leave this guy wide open. You just cannot leave somebody his caliber wide open. That's why, and I'm starting to figure out that is why the white team in the first quarter probably was trying to fake double or send some pressure because they were worried about, the fact that everybody knows that Yellow can get a bucket. As that three is good by Kevin the Hustler. But J Mid talks about these point guards, right? The way Yellow is playing right now, you see another foul on the floor by Danny Digital, right? His second of the game. The way he is, the way Yella is playing right now, he's this is what you call wing style basketball, right? He's not putting the team in harm's way, right? He's being patient, right? If he doesn't have the shot, he's not going to force it. If there's somebody wide open, he's going to move the ball, right? He can get to a midi. He's finding ways to be aggressive. He's finding ways to be aggressive. Right there, again, that's not going to go in, but that's the right decision. He got a step once again, got to the paint, didn't finish it. Another missed shot by the white teams. They're now starting to, go from the three-point line. Once again, E-Tax for the three ball. That is no good. But when J-Mid talks about pass first players, Yella is showing you that you can move the ball, but you got to switch it up. And we've seen that in this game. Now, it doesn't also help the fact that the white team, whoever the power forward is, he's playing no defense on E-Tactics. E-Tactics has had wide open looks this entire game. That's why the guy had 20 points at halftime because they're just not playing any type of, perimeter defense on him, right? And that time, as JD gets to the paint on a little quick backdoor ISO move, right, we have ourselves a 57-39 ball game, right? And Jamin also talks about, Slide, that, it's just effort. And so far, what we're seeing from Yella in this game, he's not telling no lies. I mean, Yella has had an A teammate grade from the start of this game to we're about to head almost into the fourth quarter. We have a foul on the floor. Danny Ditcher's first free throw, and he's going to make the second one. That's we have a 57-41 ball game. But yeah, so far it's Yella not in a hurry. Yella just being patient. You see the white team. They're starting to try to get the ball from him. But again, right there, he makes the wrong read. As you're starting to see that pressure might have got to him, and he makes a mistake, but he gets back on defense and gets the ball right back. So just like that, Yella gets back on defense, makes the extra pass, dunk is good. This is what Jaden was talking about. The key word is effort, right? As that three is good. So can the white team try to find some type of energy or some type of momentum here to get back in this ball game? As we have a 59-44 ball game so far, right? Tata Domina hasn't done anything, right? So this time, Yella gets the ball to Hook Road. That is going to be a 3-second violation. He had E-Tactics wide open in the left corner. So that is not a bad move right there by Yella. E-Tactics wide open, right? As we have a 59-44 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So now, white team with the ball. White team. Wide open for Cavo to hustle for the three ball. That is good. He is starting to heat up once again. So 59-47 as the white team is trying to get themselves back in this game. So now they go to Yella. Yella with the ball as they're starting to double Yella. It doesn't matter. Yella gets to a midi. Chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, Yella Dwight is back. And he hasn't lost a step at all, right? We recently saw from the 2K24 footage, that is a and one dunk right there, good by Kelvin the Hustler, that we know Yella is a really good shooter from the three-point line, but this game, he's getting it done from the mid-range shot and the three. He's getting it done from both angles. Just like that, we have a 61-50 ball game. So now, turnover by the blue team. They're supposed to give the ball to Yella. You're starting to see Yella saying, give him the ball. Why would you throw the ball, force a turnover? As that ball is stolen right there by Tata Domini. And just like that, that dunk is good. And just like that, they're going to have to burn a timeout. Yeah, just get the ball to your PG. Why are you trying to force the ball somewhere else when you have a point guard who's playing well, right? And just like that, we have a 61-54 ball game. So the white team just went on a small run. Matter of fact, a huge run. They cut it down to what? Almost a single digit lead. As we have that's a missed shot right there by Kevo the Hustler, right? Three ball is no good right there by the shooting guards. They turn it over again. Just get the ball to your PG. So now, white team with another opportunity. White team with the ball. A timeout is called by Tata Domini. They had a wide open Kevo the Hustler for a wide open three. He's shooting 3 of 6 from 3-point range in this game. 7 to 12 from the field. They go right back to the center. Kevo the Hustler with a post close shot. That is good. We now have a 61-56 ball game. So now, Yella Dwights, ladies and gentlemen, what is he going to do? Yella with the ball. Yella gets another step. Yella being patient. Yella wide open pass. B-Ping for three is chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, Yella Dwights is not only creating offense, he is getting players open shots. And can we talk about that right there, Jeff? I want to talk about why is Yella able to get teammates wide open looks. Now, yes, a guy like Etatix, the power forward, he's not playing any defense on him. But that last play right there, how did B-Ping get wide open? He got wide open simply on the fact that the last couple of plays, Yella's been able to get to the mid-range spot. He's been able to get to certain spots, being aggressive with the basketball, finding ways to hit tough shots, finding ways to hit great shots to keep his team in the lead. But when you're able to do that as a point guard, it takes the attention off of, everybody else. And it makes the other team have to realize, we have got to keep an eye on this point guard. It's right there. They go right back to Kevo the Hustler. That is no good. You're seeing he's starting to be frustrated. Yella, once again, going right, splits the middle, right? Gets the too close shot that goes. That layup is good. And right there, once again, just great patience, patience, right? A steal right there by Yella again. And this game might be over, right? As Yella is sitting back to the free throw line. Free throws up. That is good. So Yella Dwights, 20 points, 12 assists, only 3 turnovers. He's got a really good performance right now in this game. So right now, Yella with the ball. Yella trying to waste some clock. Yella dancing. Yella crossover. Yella gets a step. Yella finds a wide open Smith in the corner. Chicken. And this is what J-Mid talks about, Sly. When you have a point guard that can be a combo guard, right, it opens up the offense for others. Because now you have to respect the fact that the point guard can get a bucket. And when he can get a bucket, is that ball stolen right there by Tata Domini. Nearly had another wide open shot right there. If Yella, I'm pretty sure he was going to make the right read, but, I guess Yella lost control of the ball. That is not his 4th turnover in this game, right? And I'm going to say this right here. It doesn't seem like Yella's really been playing bad as Etatix gets the steal right there, right? And once again, Tata Domini, not even going to the ball, not aware of the situation. Yella wide open for the 3. You see a little lag right there. It's a very late, right? Stolen right there by Ye. He gets back on defense, gets the right back for his team, finds a wide open Smith in the corner for the 3 ball. That is no good. Rebound by Etatix. Smith again for the 3 ball is good. And just like that, this game might be over. As that ball is newly stolen, but Buck for the 3. That is no good. And if you're seeing the Whites and they're not getting any rhythm, they're starting to chuck shots at this point. So now JD with the ball goes to Yella. Yella with the ball. That is going to be a foul. That is going to be a blocking foul, right? And Sly, Tata Domini got absolutely outplayed in this game. In this game today. I mean, you're a 99 overall. You have a 96 3 ball. And you were unable to show. Yeah, you got a couple. She's got another shit right there. But in this style of basketball and today, you've got to give more than that. You're playing a key position. You've got to do more than that. As they get the ball to the center, once again, Kevo the Hustler, he goes up again, and he has been their best option in today's game. As we now have a 75-60 ball game. Yella with the ball. Yella got somebody wide open again. Etatix, no, they pick up. Go back to Smith. They go back to Yella. Yella being patient. Yella finds B-Ping for the corner 3. That is no good, right? You're starting to see this white team starting once again trying to double. Right? This time, tied it with the ball. Makes a pass. AI. That is no good. Rebound by the center. Get the ball to Yella. Just give the ball to Yella as they nearly turn it over again. But we have a minute and 18 seconds left to go in this game. And so far, I think the conversation of if J-Mitt's players can play the one or if he can play the PG position is over. As he types misses a wide open three right there, this game is over. Um, and Jeff, if you had to blame somebody for this loss, who would you blame? I'm looking at, Tata Down. We said it at halftime. The fact that, he's not able to really showcase anything offensively. Yeah, he got a couple of steals here and there. As Jella nearly slams it home right there, that's going to rattle out and it's going to go back to the white team. This today's basketball, you have to be able to do a lot more than just get stops, right? Even we look at a guy like Drew Holiday. Yeah, he's a phenomenal defender, but as sometimes Drew drives to the basket, Drew takes a step back three. He does things to try to mix it up, right? And you saw from Tata Domini, it's like he's just relied on, Kev, the big, who's played really well in this game today. Um, Rely on him to do everything. So now, Yella runs some off the clock. Yella makes a wide open backdoor cut, finds the man, he tactics right open for the dunk, and that is probably going to do it. So Yella Dwight's 20 points, 14 assists, 4 turnovers, shot 73% from the field. I think the conversation of if J Mid can play the one, if his builds can play the one, if he's scared to play on a PG build, that conversation is over. I mean, clearly, this guy can clearly get it done. And we're not even talking about it in the level or high level. We're talking about when it comes to basic basketball, Yella Dwight's clearly played well tonight. And he was clearly, the better PG in this game. Is he shot really well, took smart shots, got to the middies, even took some shots from his cousin Cody. We know how Cody likes to get to the midi as well. We saw that from Yella in this game. If he's not able to get to the 3-point line, if he's not able to create off his own three, he's going to create and get to the midi. We saw that happen in the second quarter. We saw that happen in the second half. And that is why this blue team is going to win this game. And your player of the game is going to be tactics, okay? And it also goes to show you stats doesn't mean anything. His tactics was on silver, right? But when he was playing with a guard who is, going to be patient, make the right decisions, finds him open for how many wide open threes did he shoot in this game, right? Which was 11 threes. He made 6 out of them, 6 out of 11. That is really efficient, right? He had a really good game. Like we said, Tata Domini, 99 overall, only had 4 points, 4 steals, and 6 assists, 3 fouls. He was 2 for 3 from the field. Jeff, that can't happen in that game. You can't be a 99 overall and only attempt 3 shots. That can't happen. Yella's a 93, and we saw in the second half, if he's not able to clear from the 3-point line, he's going to get to the midi. He's going to attack the basket. And Yella, with an A teammate grade, 20 points, 14 assists, 3 steals, 4 turnovers. 8 for 11 from the field. He was 3 or 3 from the 3 when he had opportunities to shoot, which is, again, another thing J-Mid talks about. When you get opportunities to shoot the basketball, he was 1 or 2 from the free throw line. So he could have had 21 and 14, but he missed that free throw, right? But, again, if you're looking at the white team, I'm looking at everybody else, and I see, Uncle Buck, 17 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 7 to 3-point range. I'm looking at the small forward. Lane, 12 points, 3 around 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Yeah, he had 4 turnovers, right? But he gave you something. I'm looking at the power forward, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 fouls, 2 of 7 from the field. Didn't really play well. I'm looking at Cable the Hustler slide. 26 points, A-plus teammate grade, 26 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers. He has 10 for 17 from the field, 4 of 8 from the 3-point line, right? Now, before we end this video, clearly the Whites had the better center, right? They clearly did it. Kevin Hustle, we saw him be player. He wasn't player to have for no reason. He tried to put the team on his back. He tried to help the team. But what do we say? Tata Domini didn't show you anything in the second half, right? Only got a couple of stops. But other than that, that's not going to win you basketball games, right? JD Hook Earl had a double-double. Both centers had a double-double. But he was only 5 of 12 from the field. He was 1 for 3 from the 3. Had one block, no steals. He had, 11 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists, zero stops. I mean, except for one block, right? E-Tactics, getting nothing but opportunities. Be praying. You know, another solid performance. A-, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. Was 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three. Hit really good shots when he was called upon. The shooting guard, 16 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, right? No stops, but hit really big shots when got opportunities. And once again, never speak on me about, oh, well, J Man, you can't play the one, so you can't speak. I told you guys, y'all, oh, I'm a past first player. That style is done. Stop saying you're a past first player when you are making builds with a 96 three ball. Okay. Y'all gotta stop doing that, okay? Y'all have to stop doing that. Because if I go back, right? Let's go back to where look at this. Look at this right here, right? Look at this. This guy, Tadit Domina, is a two-way three-point shot hunter. 99 overall, 96 three ball. He attempted 1 3. One with a 93 ball handle and a 91 swivel ball. There's no excuses, bro. Yella has an 88 3 and an 84 mid-range shot. He has 93 overall. Look at the little graph thing too. There's no excuses. Tadit Domina was given the better center, right? He was given a center that could shoot and get physical in the post, which we saw that. But Tadit Domina didn't give you anything except for some stops. Put his team in a really bad spot. And that's why they were unable to win. As you see, Yella's going to take his dub, leave, and move on. So that narrative of the point guard talk is over, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, there's nothing wrong with moving the ball, but sometimes you got to mix it up. And if you don't mix it up, it becomes predictable, right? And that's why this game went how it went. Look at the turnover ratio. I'm looking at the fact that, the blue team had one less turnover than the white team. So that's not the case. Yes, the blue team shot 16 for 28 from the three-point line, right? White team shot 7 to 17 from the three-point line, right? But there was only 3 more shots made out of both teams had 50 attempts, right? Tad and Domini didn't give you much at a key position. And Kevin Hustler he played well, but that's not going to get done. When you got somebody like Yella that's able to go out there and just be patient, be smart with the ball, not put the team in a losing situation. And we saw even in the second half when Yella turned the ball over, he got back on defense and got the ball right back. So hold on, slow the ball down, be patient. Let's run the time off the clock, and then let's get somebody open, right? Because we saw Yella clearly can score the ball. That his build being called, what is Yella's build called? Let me see what I can see right here. Yella's build being called a 3-level scoring playmaker. We saw that. We saw Yella finding 3 ways to score the ball, whether it's the three-point line, whether it's the mid-range, whether it's attacking to the basket and trying to find ways to get to the free throw line. We saw that in that game. That's why J-Mid says when he makes a build, he knows what he's doing. You see how when J-Mid makes a build, Yella Dwight plays exactly like a 3-level scoring playmaker. 14 assists, right? You see that? You see? JD Hooker is on bronze. He's not an on overall. But you see, he's able to get a double-double when he's playing with a guard that's going to put the team in a winning situation. Then just play, because people are going to say, oh, well, no, what they're going to say is Slide is E-Tactics was wide open. So I'm looking at that. E-Tactics is where majority of Yella, assists came from. Well, you got to blame Danny Digital, because with Danny Digital, instead of him focusing on guarding E-Tactics, he's trying to, help double Yella, right? And remember in the first half, Yella was just being smart with the ball, making the right reads, because he saw Danny Digital trying to force him to make a bad decision, right? And that decision making by Danny Digital, which is trying to help, cause to let somebody like E-Tactics get opportunities and hit 6-11 from the three-point line. But we got to remember, after that one, right, Jeff? Guess what? The white team made a run to where Yella had to switch it up. Yella had to stop, trying to look for E-Tactics and trying to get now he got to start doing things on his own. To where we saw Yella start getting to that mid range, right? He had big time shots when it was needed, and he was 8 for 11 from the field in this game. When he was wide open from the 3 point line, he did not hesitate to shoot, right, at all, except for that one shot where he clearly lagged on the play. What they called it a 2 point. They called it a deep mid range though, right? But we clearly saw Yella mix it up when they tried to act as if he can't do anything. He proved he can get to the mid range because he's a 3 level scoring playmaker, right? So all of this conversation of how about you play point guard? Shut the fuck up talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking, bro. Like I said, where's the footage at? Y'all try to question me where mine at, where y'all's at. I appreciate Slide and Jeff for that commentary though, you know what I'm saying? I love having imaginary people, you know, just make things better and interesting because like I said, as a content creator, it makes things more better and fun. But Yellow Dwights, ladies and gentlemen, he played phenomenal well. He played well. And he's only a 93 overall. Imagine if Yellow was a 99. Would have maxed out three ball and a maxed out, ball handle or shoot ball. Yellow could really get, way better. Right? So anytime, Slide, we see Jamin drop a video of him talking about point guards, we can never question this guy ever again. Because he's proven time after time he can get it done with randoms, he can get it done with anybody. And his key word is effort. It's not skill, it's effort. Decision making. We saw that in this game. Took smart shots, made the right decisions, had only 4 turnovers, but a lot of those were kind of, they were spamming the steal button. But he showed up, and that's all that matters. And he got his team a victory. And he was a big part of why this team got a victory. Played both ends, played both sides, played well, got it done. I'm going to see y'all later, man. Right? But like I said, some of you olders got to stop saying y'all are a pass first player. Right? Even if you're not an older, because I can see the comments, no, I'm not an older, I'm a pass first player. Y'all got to stop using that as an excuse because the little pass first player BS, you're not like Tadej Damai, he got a 96 three ball, attempted 1 3. Tadej Damai is not a pass first player. You want to know the problem with Tadej Damai is? He doesn't know how to utilize his build. So here's the problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. Instead of Tadej Damai being in the rec, he should be in my career learning to build. But, all he did was, let me max my bit out to 99 overall. Let me go to the rec. And you saw he put the team in harm's way. Yeah, he had 4 steals, right? But the center had more assists than him. You see what I'm saying? So when you make a build and you don't know how to utilize it, you see what happens. And remember, when I dropped that footage with Yella, that was a 50-minute, almost a mini movie. What was Yella in? My career. So what does that tell you? See what I'm saying? So I ain't telling no lies, bro. Don't ever question me again if I could do some or if I could do this or I could do that. We've already proven it numerous times, bro. Like I said, anytime I see another comment that's dumb asking me to do this, I might just tell you, you don't watch the videos because you clearly don't. Other than that, I'm out of here, man. The past first player stuff got to stop, though. Y'all got to stop doing it. If you don't know how to use a build, then don't take them out to a certain thing. But like I said, this is a little old footage, y'all. I appreciate y'all for stopping by watching this one. I had a lot of fun with the commentary and things like that. Yeah, man. So there you have it. I'm out.